On this episode of Designing Spaces, homeownership is a lifelong dream of many Americans, but figuring out how to finance that home can be an uphill journey. Today, we'll dive into the world of mortgage financing to take a look at how Downtown Financial Group is helping California residents navigate the mortgage loan process and find the best rates and loan programs to fit their needs. When it comes to transforming your home and giving it the makeover of your dreams, there are tons of kitchen, bathroom, and outdoor customizations that can turn your vision into a next-level experience. We'll take a look at how Friedmans Home Experience is setting the bar for home customizations. All robotic vacuum cleaners are not created equally. And today, we'll get a first-hand look at how Neato Robotics has reimagined the everyday robo-vacuum. These stories, plus lots more, today on Designing Spaces. The real estate market is booming as more and more people are looking to live the American dream. But when searching for a new home, you're also going to want to find the best rate on a new mortgage. That's where the mortgage professionals at Downtown Financial Group come in.
My name is Victoria Mendez, and I'm a co-founder and mortgage loan officer at Downtown Financial Group. The company was started back in 2017, and the mission is really creating generational wealth through home ownership. It's helping people go from renters to homeowners.
With so many different types of loan options available, it can be hard for anyone to make sense of it all, especially a first-time home buyer. So, what does the process look like when first getting started?
The process of pre-qualifying a client is really simple. It's really, we have a conversation about who they are, what they do for a living, how they earn income, and what motivates them to purchase a home or to want to explore the goal of homeownership. There's documentation that we require, and it's pretty simple. They fill out an online application after we have a great conversation about their eligibility, and then we move on to the next step, which is going through the pre-approval process. There are three key factors when it comes to determining interest rate. One is how much down payment you're going to put down, the type of credit score that you have, and also the type of home that you want to buy. The banks always look at that, and the rule of thumb is greater the risk, higher the rate. Lower the risk, lower the rate. So if you put a little more down payment, then you might get a better rate than someone who's just coming in with 3.5% down. So it's always really important to consider the rule of three when you are exploring your interest rate options. Good time to refinance is always when you have a change in finances, or maybe you want to do some home remodeling projects. And so many people use a refinance as an opportunity to maybe shift, pay off some debt. Maybe they want to lower their payment. And so it's a great opportunity for people to explore how can they leverage the equity into their home to accomplish a lot of their goals that they'd like to achieve for the long run.
It's also important to understand that there are plenty of loan options available that you'll need a seasoned mortgage broker to help you navigate through.
So the most common loan options available, or the loan programs, you've got quite a few of them. You have FHA, which is good for all of our first-time home buyers. Also, maybe people that want to explore putting just 3.5% down instead of the normal 20%. Then we also have VA loans, which are dedicated for our veterans. They're amazing programs because they allow our veterans to come with zero down payment, also come in with no mortgage insurance, which saves them a lot of money on their payment. Then we also have USDA loans. USDA loans are great for people in rural areas that maybe they want a little more land, just don't want to pay the expensive budget that they would normally in a metropolitan area. So these are really great programs because they also offer zero down payment. And then, of course, we have our non-traditional programs, which are really dedicated to people like our entrepreneurs, our freelancers, or people that want a little more creativity when it comes to out-of-the-box financing in helping them achieve their home ownership goal of buying a home. So there's definitely quite a few options when it comes to purchasing a home in regards to leveraging these specialty programs.
When it comes to finding the best rates, isn't it better to go through your existing bank rather than a brokerage?
So one of the main misconceptions is if you bank there, you have to apply there. Or if I go to that bank, I have to get a bank loan from them, right? They're the only ones that can offer me that option. When the reality is there's plenty of other banks out there or lenders, mortgage brokerages that offer you the opportunity to have a tailored and a custom approach when it comes to your finances. No one's finances are the same. My finances are different from the next person. And so when I go to a local bank, I have to be treated just like mine is the same as the next guy. Versus using a mortgage brokerage, they allow you the opportunity to really take a deep dive and see how they can take a custom tailored approach with the programs that are available to help you ensure that you get the best deal, the best payment, because you're making that payment for the next 30 years. So why wouldn't you want to make sure that you have all of your bases covered?
There are plenty of other things you'll need to consider before buying a home, from maintenance to taxes to location, just to name a few.
So the one thing that I would encourage everyone to think about as they're exploring whether they're home ownership or they already have a home is always get a financial checkup. Just like you do a physical when you're about to take on a marathon, right? You've got a marathon of 30 years with this next home or with this home that you're currently in. Get a financial checkup. Whether it's, I don't know if my credit's good enough, let the experts handle that. Everyone qualifies. It's our jobs as professionals to find out how you qualify. So don't be afraid to take that leap of faith and say, hey, maybe it's my time. The reality is you're already paying for a house. The difference is it yours or is it your landlord's? And so I would just always encourage everyone to take that leap of faith, explore the option, because if you can't do it now, you will eventually do it later.
Want to know more about mortgage loan services? Visit downtownfinancialgroup.com or designingspaces.tv. Customizing your kitchen, bathroom, or outdoor oasis with a luxurious feel takes a creative eye and a little help from a company that not only can provide those luxury appliances, but can also handle everything from making sure you're educated about the products you've selected to properly installing them. Today, we're taking a look at one of LA's premier home appliance retailers, Friedmans Home Experience.
My name's Long Trinh, and I'm the managing director at Friedmans Home Experience. Friedmans has been around for almost 40 years now. We started out selling microwaves. We've transitioned since then to selling luxury appliances and bathroom fixtures, and we offer full service installation. Our goal is to have the right prices, the right selection, and provide professional installation. Our showroom is almost 20,000 square feet, where we have all the selection for the luxury appliances and plumbing fixtures, so customers really get a chance to see everything before they buy it. Our white glove experience doesn't just end in the showroom. We have professional installers that go to your house, do pre-site inspections to make sure that everything that you purchased is installed properly and functioning before we leave. Customer service is very important here at Friedmans. We send our staff to train at the factories to make sure that they know the features and give you the best knowledge so that you can make an informed decision on what you'd like to purchase.
Going from concept to creation, things can sometimes get lost in translation. How does Friedmans help to ensure the customer's vision is what actually becomes their reality?
My name is Maxwell Grossman. I am the store manager here at Friedmans Home Experience. The best thing about being in this industry is getting to help people design and create parts of their home where they spend the most time with their friends and family. It's often said that the kitchen is the heart of the home, so whether it's the kitchen, the bathroom, or outdoor area, it's always fun helping people get to create that dream house of theirs. Having knowledgeable salespeople make it easier for our customers. It helps take a lot of the guesswork away, and it's up to us to kind of help build that relationship with our clients and their trust and getting them exactly what they're looking for in their new home.
Finding the perfect indoor oven or outdoor appliance is one thing, but when it comes to installation, there are several things that need to be considered.
It's very important to have a professionally trained installer handle the installation of a new kitchen. Appliances can be very complicated, even compared to what they were 10 years ago. There's a lot of new things in the industry that require a special amount of detail throughout the installation process. Having installers that do this every day versus a contractor who may be looking at the manual for the first time, there's a big difference in quality of service and quality of work. Pre-site inspection ensures that the contractor has done all the prep work necessary to have a smooth installation, meaning all the cabinets and cutouts are correct, gas and water, electrical are all correct as well, and that helps our installation run smoothly upon install date. Some brands offer extended manufacturer warranty just because you use certified install. And the reason being is they know that the installation process was done correctly, and they will then stand by their product for additional years, knowing that nothing was messed up upon install.
So what's next on the horizon for Friedmans Home Experience?
On top of your everyday customers walking through our doors, we often work with the best of builders, contractors, architects, and designers. We know that they are trade professionals in our industry and oftentimes some of the best, so we invite them to come work with us as we are some of the best in what we do.
The next step for Friedmans is actually moving towards Orange County. So we're looking to open a flagship location over there. That's about 30,000 square feet. Make some new homes and happiness in that area. So whether you're doing a kitchen remodel or a bathroom remodel, maybe you're redoing your outdoor section, I'd like to invite you down to Friedmans. Let our trained sales staff and our certified installation really make your shopping experience memorable.
To find out more about how Friedmans Home Experience can help you build your dream kitchen or bathroom, you can visit friedmanshomeexperience.com and, of course, designingspaces.tv.
Hey everybody, Ryan here. Now if you're anything like me, you love having a clean house, and especially the floors. Now in the past, we'd have to get that big bulky vacuum cleaner that has the cord that you gotta trail around the house and gets tangled and everything. Well, let me tell you something, it's 2020, we got robotic vacuums. Now I've always wanted one of these, but I was always worried because the models in the past, I didn't know with all the multiple surfaces, all the obstacles that I had, that it was actually gonna be practical for day-to-day cleaning. Well, let me tell you something, this has a lot of benefits. The benefits of a robotic vacuum are pretty obvious, which is why I've been looking for one. They're lightweight, easy to carry from floor to floor. They go over every surface, tile, carpet, wood, linoleum, you name it, it can handle it. They're nice and quiet, it won't scare the animals, gets under beds and fits in weird spaces, like especially under my stove. It gets extremely dicey down there. It has lasers that can detect stairs. They also help it to see at night or in those dark places like under the bed. So there's a few things that you need to look for in a robotic vacuum. Now, if you look at most of the ones on the market, they're round. The problem with round doesn't fit in a corner. So if it's not fitting in the corners, you're not really getting everything clean. But then we have Neato. They came up with a revolutionary design. It's actually a D shape. The front of the robot is completely flat. Why does that work? Well, when it gets up to a wall and it's got a flat face, it's nice and flush. If you look underneath here, the cleaning brush, one, it's a lot longer than most of the ones on the round one, but it runs the whole length of the front. On the side here, you get this little spinning bristle, and what this does, it actually sweeps the baseboard and gets those little particulates off of there and in the corners and into the brush, so the machine can then suck it up and put it into the dustbin. So really, really good at cleaning corners and up along your walls. So the next thing that you really want to look at is the dust bin. That's the receptacle that holds the dirt that the machine brings up. Round ones, they're very small, but not this one. Check this out. It's really easy to take out, and it's 50% larger than any other bins out there on the market. Also, check out this nice big long filter. So as you can see, I've already been using it, and it's doing a great job picking up all the stuff that I need it to do. Now the next thing you want to think about is how they navigate. Most of them work by cameras, optical cameras, and they just don't seem to really be able to map out the house really well. They get lost and confused easily. This, however, runs with lasers. It has multiple directional lasers, and it's much better at mapping the house and knowing where it is at all times. So when it cleans, it's very methodical, nice straight patterns, and it gets every square inch of your home. Finally, I want to talk about the app that you put on your phone. This thing is so cool. It's like like a vacuum nerd's dream. You can pull up the map of your house. You bring this in, it only takes it about 2 hours to learn your home. Once it learns your home, then you can designate rooms. You can label them, kitchen, living room, bedroom 1, 2, 3, however you want to label it. And you can set the schedule to clean the whole house, just a room, 2 rooms, or a small or large area. It's totally up to you. Other thing I think is pretty cool is if I'm at work and I want to check on its progress, it will show me where in the house it is, how much it's cleaned. Every day when it cleans, it gives a report, shows you how much it's cleaned. So a lot of versatility in the app. There's a lot of features and a lot of really cool stuff that you can play with. This machine just really takes care of all the issues that I was worried about and makes it just a really, really good system. I am so happy to have this Neato in my house. Forget the chore of cleaning the floor. Get yourself a robotic vacuum like the Neato D7. Just plug it in, let it do its mapping, and press start. This just might be my new best friend. Sorry, Riley. For more information about Neato and their products, visit neatorobotics.com.
For most, a vehicle is the second most expensive purchase after a house. To protect the value and extend the lifetime of your vehicle, you need to keep the floors and seats clean. When winterizing it, think about the interior. WeatherTech is the industry leader in custom fitting floor mats and accessories to protect vehicles from wear and tear and the elements. VP of Product Development Ryan Granger tells us more.
Winterizing your vehicle means adding WeatherTech into your protection products to protect your vehicle against winter elements such as snow and salt. Examples being the WeatherTech floor liner, protecting your carpet from the slush, salt stains. It's extremely durable material. It's manufactured from a high-density tri-extruded plastic, thermal formed into the exact shape of the floor well. WeatherTech floor liners and cargo liners are all laser measured to ensure a perfect fitting product for each vehicle. WeatherTech products are tested for a wide range of temperatures, both the heat extreme as well as the cold extreme.
We're now joined by the Nicholson family, who's not only winterizing their vehicle, but with 3 young children, car cleanliness is an issue year-round.
My kids are super messy. If we go on any kind of road trip, they want to bring all of their snacks, and it is very difficult for them to keep their snacks contained amongst themselves and their car seat. They're also bringing their arts and crafts inside, so sometimes they will leave their crayons behind. In the summer, they will melt and get stuck in the car to the seats and to the floor.
The family went online to WeatherTech.com and entered the make, year, and model of their SUV. WeatherTech has a robust database of measurements of a wide range of vehicles. Let's learn about the child car seat protector and everything else Christina ordered.
It's a great product because it protects the seats against spills, against Cheerios, crumbs, anything, crayons even. We also have seat protectors for the front, so when kids are kicking, it protects the back of the seats, but we also have nice little pockets in there so you can put some stuff in there, such as drinks for your children. We also offer mud flaps for certain vehicles, and that's a great product for any climate, actually. It protects the vehicle from splashing through puddles, from debris such as rock chips, as well as salt and grime in the winter.
So tell me about this color.
Yeah, so we have black selected here, which complements both the carpet and the interior of the seats. Though this is available in tan gray as well as cocoa.
I think my first WeatherTech purchase ever was the cup phone.
Oh, the cup phone. Universal product. It's made to securely fasten your phone while in transit. Fits any vehicle, fits any phone.
So Ryan, some people actually don't have to shop online. They can go to your retail locations.
Correct. We have 2 of them actually. One in Bolingbrook, Illinois, and one in Broomfield, Colorado.
Ryan, tell me about cleaning this, because that's obviously very important, and you brought a couple of must-have cleaning items with you.
What we have here is a floor liner and floor mat cleaner. We also have a protector and conditioner. So this will basically make them look brand new after you clean them, like they came out of the box. We're going to take the floor liner cleaner and give it a few spritz, and with a paper towel, give it a nice little scrub. You'll see the cleaning agent foaming. Wipe that all up, and it'll be good as new.
The Nicholsons don't have a dog yet, but may add a fur baby to their family in the future.
So we have seat protectors which keep all of the dirt, dander, and hair off your seats. And the floor liners, even the car liners, are great for that as well. Our door protectors are great because it keeps the doors from getting scratched by their paws.
And you also have barriers, right? That kind of keep them in their seats while I'm driving.
Yeah, well, you know, if you have a dog that's going to reside in your cargo area, we have a pet barrier. We even have a pet harness to keep the dog secured when it's in transit. And we even have pet ramps to help aging dogs or even heavier dogs load into the vehicles.
Do you have anything for dogs in the house?
We do. We have a whole array of pet feeding systems.
WeatherTech products are largely designed, engineered, and manufactured in Bolingbrook, Illinois, using American-made tools. Go to weathertech.com or designingspaces.tv for more information.
All right, everybody, as you can see, I'm here in my shop. It's a organized mess and I love it. What I want to talk to you about today is the toolkit that every homeowner should have. What I want to show you today are all the basic stuff that you should have to whether you're hanging pictures, DIY projects, put together yourself furniture, all the little stuff that every homeowner goes through, but you can't do it without the right tools. So we're going to start with the most basic of hand tools, and those are screwdrivers. They come in two different types typically. You have flatheads, and then you have Phillips, or some people call them star bits. And you can get them in different sizes. It's a good idea to have some small ones and some large ones. All right, so the next basic thing you're gonna need are some pliers. Your typical average pliers that everybody has look just like this. They're adjustable, so you can get some smaller head nuts or some larger head nuts. Next thing are razor knives. These are very, very handy for box cutting, opening stuff, cutting string or whatever. Always have these on hand. They're very, very handy. If you're gonna do some drywall work, you absolutely need one of these. Another thing I like to have is an adjustable wrench. And these are very handy if you have outdoor furniture with some large bolts or anything that requires a hex head. And this adjusts from 0 all the way up to like a 3/4 inch, so it's very versatile. So all these hand tools are readily available in any hardware store or home improvement store. For all your other tips, tricks, or a complete list of everything that we've shown you here today, go to designingspaces.tv.
Some Americans want to age in place at home, while others will consider independent, assisted living, or retirement communities. Atria Senior Living is dedicated to creating vibrant communities where older adults are encouraged to lead active, engaged lives. Learn why more than 45,000 people choose to call Atria Senior Living home.
The biggest selling points are really the amenities and the services that we provide. The dining experience at Atria is something I'm really proud of. Making sure that our residents are eating is something that's important to families. And knowing that mom's not skipping a meal or dad's not missing a meal, we're gonna know if someone's not at the table. When a resident moves into our community, included in their rent is housekeeping. So things like dusting, cleaning, changing the sheets, making the bed, making sure the apartment is nice and clean and fresh. They don't have to worry about that anymore. So each community has a different variety of floor plans and offerings. Some may have studios, 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, some even have a 3-bedroom. Atria Senior Living was the first senior housing provider to mandate that all staff and residents be vaccinated. We are proud to say that we are over 99% vaccinated. We set up clinics in each of our communities so that our residents and staff has easy accessibility to the vaccine. Another great convenience that we offer is taking our residents to doctor's appointments off-site. We provide assistance with telemed appointments, which is becoming even more popular. All of our communities have staff available 24/7.
Holly and H.J. Browning met while working together at an insurance agency. They quickly fell in love and have been married for 64 years. Several years ago, they began looking into senior living options. Early in their search, the couple toured Atria Newport Beach in California and were so impressed they reserved an apartment before the community was built. They officially made the move last January. A year later, they haven't looked back.
We call this our forever home.
This place makes you live again. The people who live in this place, they're the friendliest bunch of people that you could ever find. the people that work here, the people that are moving into here. We're all about the same age, and it's just a wonderful experience to go down to lunch or dinner and sit down with someone and they've become your friend.
Holly and HJ's son and daughter-in-law feel like a weight has been lifted off their shoulders because they know their parents are receiving the support they need while residing at Atria Senior Living.
It's so comforting to know that here at Atria, people are looking out for my parents. One of the first times when I called my parents here, one of the greatest things to ever hear them say was, "We have to call you back." And it was just, it was almost a weight lifted off that you knew that they were just having fun, and we didn't have to worry about them all the time.
It's as if this is their part 2 of their life. They're doing things they've never done before, things they haven't done in so many years, and we can't even explain how good it makes us feel knowing they truly are having so much fun in these golden years. It's been great to watch. And now we know how much fun it is, and we would love to live here when we're their age too.
No two people are alike, and not every person shares the same needs. Each care option at Atria is designed to help individuals reach their potential.
Independent living is when somebody moves into our community and takes advantage of the amenities that we're offering. Assisted living and supportive living are essentially the same thing. It's when we're providing the care for a resident. And when they're living with us, the service is being provided by Atria in a discreet manner in the privacy of their own apartment. Certain communities offer memory care neighborhoods. We call them life guidance neighborhoods within the community. The residents that would reside in memory care are people with Alzheimer's, memory impairment, dementia. As a resident's needs change, it's very easy to make those transitions to either memory care or to another community, because once you're within the Atria family, we have so many resources that we can help the family make that transition pretty smoothly.
Atria Senior Living is the second largest senior living provider in the United States, with more than 430 communities in 45 states and 7 Canadian provinces. If you're considering senior living for you or your parents, find a community near you at atriaseniorliving.com/TV or visit designingspaces.tv to learn more. For more information on anything you've seen on today's show, or to be a part of the show, go to our website, designingspaces.tv.